fresh food. And a razor. A razor would be good. Steel wool. Cow's eggs. I did end up playing around with like chickens and stuff. That was pretty interesting. Chickens and rabbits and all sorts of stuff. There is margarine. I saw margarine that she could eat. Okay. Is there any hoses? There's cans of food. We could take one of those for the road because I didn't really bring food for her. There's actually quite a lot of food in here. I never got to come into here early on. And she's upset. Hold on, there was lollies. I was just about to give her capers and I'm like, I don't think that's going to do what I think it's going to do. Imagine that. It's like you're upset. So instead of somebody giving you like a nice like sweet lolly or something like that, they give you like a salty caper. You know, it's like this'll stop you from being upset, you know. There's also a couple of crates in here. Neat. Okay, what else have we got in here? Lollipop and stuff. That would definitely sort her out for unhappiness. We've got some good shit. I kind of want to make a taco and stuff, but she can snack on that for the moment. Probably just make it thirsty. I guess let's open up the back door. I thought that was a zombie for a second there, and I'm like, well, shit. Okay, so there's no tube. I'm gonna make our way down the fuck away from these houses. I'm gonna try to get into another house down here somewhere behind my butt. Hold on, let's move the map a little bit. Am I down here? And I'll try to find one that's got a TV, and then we'll try to move down to town again and see if I can't get my hands on a car, because there's a couple of good cars here. I just can't do jack shit with them. If I could find a hose, we'd be swimming in cars, and then I could get rid of some zombies and stuff. This is basically almost where we started. It's back down here. So what I kind of want to do is I want to check out the driveways around here if I can. Like, there's a good car over there. Hold on. There's a lot of zombies there too, which means that car is probably drivable. I just want to get my hands on a car. There's a pretty good chance that one of those zombies belongs to this car, or the cars are in the house. It's got a tiny smack of fuel. See if I can get in. Yes, I can get in. Let's see what you've got going on in this car. Oh, it's already got the keys in it. Fuck yeah, free car. Free car. Let's, when it eventually drives, I'm going straight to the fuel station. There we go. Fuck yeah, that was nice. Okay, it's not got the best engine, and I'll probably fuck it up. I don't know why it's going like a snail, but that's fine. I don't mind if it's snail pace, that's fine. If I could get down to the fuel station, I kind of don't want to turn actually. Hold on. If I could get down to the fuel station or night or whatever, I'm obviously not going to get the fucking next show. Already missed that. Where the fuck are we? Oh, I don't know what that was. The game's having a stroke. Like lost audio and everything. There's a few cars around here. They're not really the kind of cars I want. I should be able to cut through here. So I kind of want to be a couple of streets over. This thing is actually surprisingly slow, and it's almost out of fuel. So I'm trying to beeline for the fuel station, which I think is one more street over and down. I've already got a generator. We've already got some boxes. Yeah, here we are. If I could just limp it into the fucking car park. I don't know what side I need exactly. I know it shows me. Okay, come on. There we go. Made it to the fuel station. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. I need you to fill up the car. There we go. All right, fill up the car. We have a car. Across the road is that building that has like a shit ton of storage and stuff. Hold on. I don't know if Phoenix requires down. I've just got to tend to Phoenix, my cat, for a second there. No. He was just sitting a little bit too close to Azul. Azul's my other cat, and they're just kind of like looking at each other, and Phoenix was being like avoidant. And I'm like, I don't know if he wants down. I'm just going to use snuggling the 3 wolf blushes where I can tell happily yawns. No. I think I can put fuel straight in this without a fuel thing. But to put it in the other cars, I do need one. And I got no problem with putting it in a couple of cars that might run. Because if I can get my hands on a running car, I'll just go and mow down some zombies. I just want it to have a decent engine. Obviously, ideally, I'd like to have a car that lasts. But, not picky. Moment. Oh, sweet, extra gas can. Okay. So, I'm gonna need the plastic bags. I don't need the fuel or that at the moment. I don't really need the wrench or anything like that. But I do want to mark them up soon. I'll get more fuel. I need you to unequip that, put that in the trunk. Oh yeah, we played with the generators, right? And we found out that the place that we decided to set up shop in, it apparently powered like 8 other surrounding buildings. So that was great. The generator lasted like a couple of days at first. And then after that, we kind of like went around, we started uninstalling what we could uninstall. And it helped. It helped then. Let's see, I've got 2 sets of keys on me. I guess I'll have to figure out which one's for this one. This item in the car. It's the black one. Okay. So, no, I want you to put it in the car. Put it in trunk. There you go. I swear I can hear like zombies and stuff, but I'm just trying to... I don't know what your problem with that gas can is, love. Place in trunk. Is the trunk full? Trunk's not full. Trunk doesn't have a lot of space. Actually, come to think of it. I don't know which car this is for, but this can go in there. It's obviously one of the ones that I saw up there, but the black one is for this car. Alright. Well, this has got fuel in it. If I could find a hose, as I said. Oh my god, it looks like it's been massacred inside here. I don't usually get like a fuel station that looks quite like this inside. Please don't have an alarm. Oh, thank god. The amount of times I jump into this building and it has a fucking alarm. Nice. And got a multi-stream streak. Nice, way to go. I don't know about candles just yet. More gas can. Look, if I can fill them up, that will do me. You know, if I can find a hose, there is another place that I know where to go to get the hoses. It's at like the bottom of town. I just don't want to go to it if I don't have to. Let's see what else we got here. No, Vikings also got it. I want to take the couple of skill books. That fire department one. I don't need the candles. And I mean, there's food here, but I do want to kind of leave it in town. It's because the amount of times that I'll come into here and I'll be like desperately in need of food. You know? Dead Waking to happily seeing it reset. Yeah, it does that occasionally. Can sometimes touch up a streak, apparently, by watching a VOD within like a certain amount of time after that stream and stuff. But like, yeah. Because I haven't streamed for like 2 weeks, I'm not really surprised if anybody happens to have like, you know, lost a streak or something like that. It would seem very logical for that to have happened. Let me see if I can get some more fuel. What's I can tell? Happily smiling. Yeah. I kind of figured that some people would probably lose it. Some people said that it doesn't apparently like lose it between like if you stream once now and you stream once next month, it should still keep it. But still. She's also super tired, which I could see if we could get in next door. It's not quite nighttime yet. So I could leave her car here, put that in the trunk, and put that in the trunk. I think she's got a problem with... Okay, it's getting to a point where it's too full for that. Okay. Well, let's hop back into the car, because this car has like a fuck ton of seats. We also have extra plastic bags, so that's kind of useful. Some pens, got some adhesive. Alright, I might put it in some further back seats, because I'm probably not going to get into the back of seats here. Left rear seat, yes. You can put that in the back. Or don't. Just fucking unequipped it. There we go. Alright, now I can choose a seat for it. I do want her to read the home security. It teaches short range motion sensor bomb, medium range motion sensor bomb, long range stuff. What is this? Woolly yarns. Alright, read that. The nice thing is I can hit fast forward on all this shit. I thought so. I thought that's what that was. Alright, I should be able to leave the car as it is. We should be able to get our ass, hopefully, into this building across the road. I should have brought the generator downtown for this because it's more important down here. Okay, no, you know what? First off, there's a hairdryer, there's books. Give me that. I'll come back for other books later. Needle and thread, that could be good for some sutures. I'm looking for a hose. This place even has one. I'll deal with it for a minute. Another empty gas can. I think it's like the 6th or the 7th, to be fair. It's been a lot. Like, RIP anybody trying to, like, sleep. Epoxy, Mason's Trail, cleaning liquid, at the bookshelves. Burritos. Oh, it's stopped arming. Well, there's still going to be zombies headed this way, so I don't want to stay in here. There really wasn't anything. I'm still going to try to quickly go upstairs because there's 2 doors. I can go in the front or the back, realistically. Nope, that's downstairs. Hold on. Alright. The door I want is over here. To go up. Okay. This is why I wanted to go upstairs, because there's big old storage. Lots and lots of cups. I would watch the TV in here, but I don't think this is like the best place to be, but I'm kind of like stuck up here, so I guess I'll just fight my way out in the morning. There's a lot of food in here, so this is a good place, and lots of storage boxes. I'll shut that for the time being. Okay, bathroom's empty. Bedroom is empty. Okay. Cool, neat. Yeah, I'm gonna... This is not the place I really want to be for this, but I also don't want to miss another one of these if I can. Has power, life and living, it's tuned in. It should be on soon, I hope. Maybe there's a book I can read. There should be like stuff in here I can loot in the meantime. I could disassemble that, get some electronics. I probably have to fight my way out of this place because I am in town and I did just like set off an alarm. Alright, I got a little bit of electrical. Come back over to that in a bit. Well, I can hear the zombies downstairs, so there's that, I guess. Let's give me these. I'll fill these up with water. Kind of glad I left the car across the road, you know? My girl's also super fucking tired as well. We'll fill both of those. And keep an eye on that TV. I probably won't be able to see them from up here, but I didn't exactly leave any of the doors open either. Fill that. Let's just fill whatever I can. My water bottle again. And we'll put the extras around the place. Place that. The worst part is I can hear them. I can hear the zombies. It's really faint. But I know that they're either downstairs or whatever. And my girl is like super tired. So I know it's not like the safest thing. But I need her to sit here. I realistically need her to sleep. And I'll probably get her to sleep on the couch or whatever. But I want her to catch like the show that will be on. I can drop that for the moment too. So I also want to favorite these. Speed this up just a tiny bit. We can favorite. No, I didn't mean to unfavorite that. That's fine. I want to favorite these so I don't accidentally put them away later. I have got agriculture, but I don't really want to read that right now. These can go into my backpack. And wherever that other... I don't know if I've got a second thing. I thought I had 2, but if it's only 1, I'll fill that up when I go back across. Hey, Sism. Welcome in. Just kind of like waiting for like the midnight video thing that you get. And then I want to put her to sleep. But we had an alarm go off. So the whole downstairs is like probably full of zombies. So there's that. Because this was the other place, by the way, that I was looking at potentially like setting up shop. Because it actually had like a lot of storage and stuff. But yeah, if the zombies aren't here, I don't have much room left in that car. And like I said, I just want to find a hose. Hold on. Is the server? Nope. I'm playing solo. It shouldn't be too much longer. And she can watch her freaking show and get some sleep. There we go. Alright. Well, she'll probably get medical. I can hear a lot of zombies downstairs. I'm a little bit concerned about making her sleep. But she should be okay. As long as she doesn't make too much noise. Okay, let's get her to sleep. I want her to sleep on the couch if I can. I'd rather put her in a room. But this will do. Because if she can wake up early enough... I don't have an alarm on for her yet. Well, that sounds like that's our door. Is this our door that's going off? Or is it downstairs? Happy runs to shadow, hugs, giving many feathers. No. Okay, well the lights are still on. No, you're not trying to sit on that, love. Okay. She's still a little bit tired because she didn't get a lot of sleep. But I suspect zombies might be in this building. Oh, they've broken the front door. Okay, hold on. Let's get you crouching, love. Because I could get her out this window. I don't know how many we have in here. I'm hoping it's not a lot, but she has had a small sleep. It sounds like more than one. There we go. Keep trying to kill him. Okay, he's dead. If I don't have to leave, I won't leave. But I don't recall opening that door. Okie dokie. So, I don't think either of you two had anything I want. Which is great. If it's only you two that got in. Like, there could be a lot of zombies still outside. Just because, like, the house did alarm. This building did alarm. I don't see any others in here. That might be one out there, though. Yeah, that looks like a zombie out there. Okie dokie, let's go get rid of him before he breaks a window. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, hold on. I'll get this one, because he's going this way. So, this is where I also considered potentially having a base. But I wasn't really sure about it because I hadn't lived in town. And then we decided to, like, live down in fucking Mulder, and it was intense. I'm gonna steal your boots, mate. I want them. And you, I need you to stay the fuck away from the windows. Because I'm not saying I'm gonna live here, but I wouldn't mind having a little, like, shelter. Not that I can barricade that door, but... Okay. Let me get back inside for a minute, because I got to look around, but I didn't get a good look around. There's nacho cheese. We could eat nacho cheese. I need to make her do some exercise. We're going to be doing some nacho cheese, but this is fine. And a free sewing kit. Hold on. I'll take that shit with me too. So, I'm pretty sure that the car is like mostly full at this point. There's still like a bunch of other stuff in here. I do want stuff from in here, but not right now. So let's run over to the car. I might be able to sleep in the car if there's no zombies near it, since she's still pretty tired. Although, there sounds like there's... There, at the back there. I don't think I made that much noise, mate. I need you to get away from my car because I just want to fill up that last fuel tank I've got. If I can. Alright, I'll stop using my bat. Okay. We should be able to have you... Oh, hold on. I gotta steal your bra. And your underwear. Give me those. So I don't get to start with those. There we go. That's slightly better. Now, let's get you to fill up the fuel. Get your ass in the car and we'll have another snooze. Hopefully until the morning. I'm not really sure where else I can get a hose. I could go down to the tool place and try to get one there, but I'd probably have better luck at the tire place further down. I'm not going to put it on that seat. I should be able to fit one of these in here. There we go. How are these shoes looking? They've got blood, but no holes. They would be better than my sneakers. Yeah, give me those. Wear those. I've already removed the bandeau, and my sneakers are broken. Hang on, when did that happen? I can also, I was going to say, I'm like, I could hear zombies. Are you not in a position of the car? Move up to the front. There we go. I need to move the car. I could get out and fight that, but I don't need to right now. I have quite a lot of fuel on me, and I could pump up a couple of those cars that we found. If I could just grab a hose, I think it might be better off if I just go straight down. I know this is the slowest car in existence, but if I go straight down to the tire place, get a hose, and bring it back up to one of the cars up near the school, then I could probably, like, these might have stuff as well. I could probably clear out the zombies near the school, and then I would be able to get whatever books, although last time I went to school there was abysmal. And, yeah, we could see how we go with that. Oh yeah, that's right, I have headlights. I forgot about that. Don't hit the thing. There we go. This is where I want to be. I'm not too sure why this car is super slow. I don't really mind though. It's not like I've got it like speed limited or anything. This is where I want to be. Just about as close to that as I can get. Now, where the fuck did she go? Okay, she's over there. Let's see if I can get rid of you. Because I think there's only one of yous. If there's only one, I know we were supposed to have a snooze. Okay, there we go. Alright, hopefully this place doesn't alarm, because it should have a hose. I don't currently need anything else. Please don't alarm. I just need a hose. Doesn't look like there's any zombies, which is so great. Okay, we've got lots and lots of car stuff. I should probably theoretically just grab some car shit while I'm here. Because we'll do car stuff later. I don't need one of those. I've already got the wrench thing. I can use either. Got spare wire. Tire pump. I'll come back for one of those. Maybe. Sports vehicle, heavy chain. I don't need none of that shit right now. I don't need excess supplies. Let's try this back row. This normally has good shit on it. Ooh, car battery charger. Now that's interesting. I haven't seen that before. Fuck knows how to use it. Wait, is she carrying it? As a book? She might be carrying that. Or otherwise it's doing that glitch where... Yeah, there we go. It hasn't actually picked it up. Okay. It looks like it's pretty heavy. I might actually leave that here for the moment. But it's neat. There's heavy duty batteries. They would be good. I don't need them at the moment. The books, I do. Screwdrivers, I don't. Not checking all these shelves, are you? No. More of that. There's an extinguisher. Extinguisher would be great for the house, but I'll leave it for the moment. I don't really need more cans of fuel, although I will go top them up because I can't really see the harm in topping them up now and just leaving them at the fuel station as full, you know? As opposed to like waiting and then potentially having it cut off and not be usable. But I still gotta find a fucking hose. There's hooks. What else we got? A lot of batteries, which, you know, I'm not mad about. Just, I'd like some hoses if I could. Let's see what else we got here. Screwdrivers, car battery chargers. We got like 2 or 3 car battery chargers. A skill book. Yes, I could do with that. Plug wrench, ratchet, already got those. Pliers, grips. Give me that. I haven't used the vice grips yet, but I assume that they're useful for something. I know I've used them in real life for something. I just can't fucking remember what the last thing I used it for was. So I got like 5 cans of those. See if I can put that in there so it's not as heavy for you. She's super tired, so she isn't going to be fighting off any zombies in this condition. Fortunately, it's fiberglass stuff. All of that should be fine. I don't really want to go into the back and fight the zombies for stuff, but I may have to. Let's see, muffler. Spare tire. What's in these ones? Electrical wires. Paper bag. I thought there was a sandwich for a second there. I'm like, oh, free sandwich. Okay. Let's go further back in. That's the case. Where's the light for here? There. I think it might already be on. Nope. I know that's where we want to go, but I'll bring her into here because if there's food... I also should steal that, realistically. Let's see, we got sugar, coffee, alternative sugar, oats. You could eat that whole thing. There you go. Eat that. I don't want to really take the water from there at the moment, but that will solve that. She's... Fucking hell. God, I think it's a coyote or something, and it scares the shit out of me every time. Alright, let's get the light on in here. Muffler, epoxy, funnel. Ooh, tool roll. It's a container though. It doesn't look like it's got anything in it. If it had tools in it, that would be pretty neat. More fucking gas can. I'm going to be leaving so many of those. You'd think that with this many, they would have one hose. You know? Give me that. I know this is causing her damage and stuff, but I don't really see the point in putting it in her backpack when we're just going to go fill it and drop it on the ground. Already got most of that. Muffler. I should realistically open up the back doors. Tie iron. I think the other one's fine for it. There's like multiple tools you can have for stuff. Hose. Got it. Okay. I don't give a shit what else is in here. We will... No, you close this place. We will come back to this place later. I'm sure it's got books and crap. But right now I've got a hose, which means we can use some of this fuel to fill up a car. And if I can get it moving. This must have like everything going bad on it or something. I didn't exactly look at the condition of this car when I got it. That's where she went. I knew there was one extra zombie. Alright, so I can definitely read the auto manual. It's also a little bit late for the TV. I've missed the TV again. I gotta sit down in front of that for one of these days. I've got to get like a book and find a TV and sit and make sure that she gets stuff. Now, there are these cars here as well, which I would like to check out, but I want to get up to the fuel station and fill... Oh, that ain't good for the car. I want to fill up the gas cans. Oh, there's a few up here now. Yeah, right. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's pop you up here then. She's going to have a hell of a time fighting this. There's only like one here, but there was like 2 or 3 that saw me drive up here. So as long as I can fill up the one closest to my car. Okay. So, let's get this filled up. Hopefully no zombies decide to come up here. And she's only going to be able to hold like 4 or 5 of these, I think. Give or take her strength, but it should be fine. I'll just drop them on the floor. I know that there's like, oh, I could drive back down and get them and stuff, but I'll put as many in the car as I can, and then the rest of it I'm just going to leave here for accessibility. I can come by and get it later. I'll see what I can fit. In the meantime, I guess that means we're going to go up to school and cause a havoc up there, although there is no actual like TV in school, and I do want to get some of the broadcasts, so we may have to go and stay in one of the places across the road. School at this point should